Hello guys and welcome back. On today's video I have a Cort CR100 that came from a friend. It needs string swap and a bit of a setup. He hasn't changed the string since he bought the guitar, neither he did a setup. What I do usually for setups is check neck relief. I will try to adjust the string action the most I can, and at the nut as well. So, how to check the neck relief? You guys, for sure, if you've seen the previous video, is easy. Just couple the first fret, fret the last one, and check on the ninth fret the relief of the string. The normal measure that I use, what I aim for in neck relief is around 0.4, 0.5, around that area. I use a filler gauge. You can buy this for $5, €5, something like that. And like I said, couple the first fret, fret the last fret, and then with the feeler just check on the ninth fret. 0.4, just a little bit higher than 0.4. So neck relief is fine, but I don't know the gauge of the strings that is currently on the guitar. He wants 0.10. After we check how's the neck going to behave with the new strings, we'll see if it needs adjustment or not. String height. As always, this is a cheap guitar. String action on these guitars normally are a little bit complicated because the frets are not really even. Nevertheless, this has 2 millimeters originally from factory. 1.5. Let me see if I can check any dead spots on the guitar. You can see it's buzzing a little bit, and I'm guessing this is because of uneven frets. Yeah. Yeah, frets are not really leveled, so we'll higher a little bit. He doesn't want the action too low. Even he doesn't want the action too low, so 1.75. Check on the lowest end. 175. I will try to lower it a little bit. .5. Let me check. And you can see it's You don't need much stuff. 1.5, 1.75, and the string action is quite nice. Let me check the nut string action. The string action at the nut. I normally go for between 0.5 and 0.6. 0.4 still low. 0.6. I have to say I'm quite surprised with the build quality of this guitar. That's it. This is how easy you can do a setup if the guitar is a nice guitar. I will just change the strings, and I will polish the frets, clean a bit the fretboard, maybe a bit of lemon oil, but that's about it, basically. I will also put some nut sauce on the nut, because it's a plastic one and is not the best quality one. That will make the bendings a little bit easier and improve the tuning stability as well. Before you attack me on this, the strings have no tension. That's why I'm cutting them straight out. As you guys can see, fingerboard is quite dirty. Needs a bit of a cleaning. And I also noticed that the truss rod cover is a little bit high. I will see what's going on, and I try to put it nicely flushed with a headstock. Now, for polishing the frets, I'm just will use some steel wool. I will cover the pickups so it doesn't catch any of the wool. It also needs to be intonated. It was not properly intonated. So I'm just using a normal fingerboard protection, and I have a smaller one for the lower frets, and I'll polish them out nice and shiny. So now, as for the headstock, you guys can see it's still here now. It is. I think it's the screw. The lacquer is quite high. I think when they put the screw in, it was still not dried, and that's why the truss rod cover is now a little bit bent. Anyway, take a small knife, and I will cut it out. Try to smooth it. I think now it will be a little bit better in place. Tuning pegs also need to be tightened. Not too much, just enough. And this one is loose. This one is a little bit loose, so we'll tighten it up. Well, all of them were a bit loose, but we tightened them up. So guys, now that we have the dress rod cover fixed, it looks better. All the tuners are adjusted. Just a little bit of lemon oil on the fingerboard. There's also the jack input is also loose, so there's another thing that we will fix. All tighten up. So that's it, guys. You just need now to tune the guitar, see how the neck relief goes, and intonate it. I have just a quick advice about intonation on this guitar. Now about this guitar, when you intonate it, some of these bridges come with with a spring behind the saddle. In this case, I don't think it's necessary, but sometimes if you don't reach the intonation you want, you can just remove the spring and it will be a lot easier. For those guys searching for a guitar to enter in the Les Paul world, I really recommend this guitar. It has a very attractive price also. Don't forget, you can do these things at home. It's easy, it's not complicated, and you don't need to pay a ton of money. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.